Hey, what do you know? We're going to talk about some of the Trump administration's unethical choices that they make during their time in office, of course. This one is going to be pertaining to Trump's meme coin. And if you remember correctly, Trump launched his meme coin right before he took office, selling it at 70 something dollars per share. And basically screwing over all of his constituents and immediately tanking the stock days later. Therefore, rug pulling all of them so he can run away with the bag in hand. And now he's starting to sell off dinners with people, random people, of course. And those random people must hold a certain amount of Trump coin for a certain period of time, basically spending a certain amount of money. So he's looking at conflicts of interest, super unethical. He's just selling his audience. And yeah, we just have people winning favor from Trump. So let's go ahead and just get into this quick clip and see what we
On Thursday, President Trump holds a dinner with the top holders of his meme coin, which now has a value of about $2.5 billion. Controversial crypto entrepreneur Justin Sun just announced on X that he will be at the dinner. And he said, quote, that he is honored to support the president and grateful for the invitation to attend President Trump's gala dinner as his top fan. Bloomberg's Olga Karif has been following some of the investors going to the dinner. And of course, Justin Sun is the top holder of the Trump coin, isn't he?
And for those who don't know who Justin Sun is, I did not know who it was, so I looked it up real quick, and apparently he is just some crypto bro. So let's just keep watching.
But who else is going to be there?
So people attending the dinner are going to be the 220 top holders who registered on a special leaderboard to win the dinner. So these are not necessarily all, the very top holders of the coin, but people who registered on this leaderboard. A lot of the names registered there, they're anonymous. We don't know exactly who these people are, but I spoke, for example, with Morton Christensen, who...
Okay, bro. A bunch of anonymous names coming out of the Trump dinner that they're selling to 220 people. I wonder who these anonymous holders are, He's clearly selling favor to whoever the highest bidder is. I mean, I'm sure some of them are going to be the Saudi government. Some are going to be from China. Some are going to be from here and there. I'm sure Vladdy Pooh's even going to get in on this. It never miss a opportunity to propagandize and take over some of America, right? So I don't know. This is crazy. Fucking
he
crazy.
And four of his friends decided to buy this token. They've been involved in crypto for a while. They bought this token. They also shorted it on exchanges and ended up winning seats at this dinner for about $1,200 each.
That's shocking to me. I'm looking at your story from earlier, Olga. How did they do this? You mentioned they shorted it, they bought it, so they've been in crypto for a while, so they know how to do this. How does that compare to the other folks who we know of who are attending the dinner and how much it costs them?
So the costs differ because the leaderboard calculated the winners based on their average sort of daily holdings. So the factors that factored into the win were, how long they held the coin for and how much of the coin they held. So some people might have gotten into the dinner for buying about $50,000 worth of the meme coin. Other people might have spent $1 million. It all depends on when they invested exactly. But these 5 friends that I just mentioned, they spent about $1,200 just in fees on buying the coin and selling it and shorting the coin. But perhaps some of the other people on the leaderboard actually bought the coin and are holding it because they're hoping to win get some sort of unique NFTs that will be provided to people who are still holding the coin who attend the dinner.
They're selling NFTs at this fucking dinner as well. This is ridiculous. What kind of dumb shit still buys NFTs? I mean, anybody with a half a brain cell to rub against the wall already knew when NFTs come out that they're just worthless fucking images. I mean, there's a lot of people that got filthy rich off that shit, but there's a lot of really dumb people that wasted a lot of money on that. And it's just something that I never understood why people did. But, you know, nonetheless, I'm not going to tell anybody what to do with their money. I'm strictly saying this is a very unethical flex of power that Donald Trump is doing, but we shouldn't be surprised onto what he is doing anyways. It's an unfortunate reality that the day and age that we live in, and it's not looking good for the country, as I keep on saying, and Donald Trump's just going to keep doing whatever the fuck he wants to do until he inevitably gets impeached, and I'm hoping he gets impeached and prosecuted for some of the crazy shit that he's doing to our country right now, because it is absolutely ridiculous. There's no way we should be letting somebody like this get away with all these fucking crimes and not have any checks and balances in our government. He's not going to be getting prosecuted for any of this. It's like, come on, guys. If we seriously stop and think about it, if we let Trump get away with this shit, we're letting every politician in the future get away with the same shit. There's not going to be any kind of country left after this administration is done if we don't start prosecuting some of these administration and Trump himself. But I digress. Let me show you this quick clip that just came out the other day saying that a firm in China is buying a bunch of Trump's meme coin, and wouldn't you know it, they're connected to TikTok.
According to a new report in the New York Times, there's a new connection to the president's cryptocurrency plans. Here's the headline: tiny company with China ties announces big purchase of Trump cryptocurrency. It's a fascinating story. The Times reports that, quote, the firm, which produces content for TikTok, recorded no revenue last year, but it announced this week that a mysterious stock sale would allow it to invest heavily in the Trump meme coin.
Now, if you ask me, I'd say that's a little fishy. It kind of makes sense why we haven't heard any news about Trump getting rid of TikTok lately, doesn't it? If they're funneling all this money into Trump's pockets, because that's where this Trump coin money is going, into Trump's pockets, why would he get rid of something like TikTok when a large holder is tied to TikTok? See, this is what we're talking about when we're saying Trump's favor is bought. Something that he was very adamant on, getting rid of TikTok, because national security issues, our data is going over to China. In my opinion, it's the same as our data in America. It's a fucking free-for-all, and if they don't care about our data going to people in America, they shouldn't care about our data going to people in China. I think that our data should be safe and secure, and it should be highly illegal to sell to these big companies, but that would go against millionaires and billionaires. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. Regardless, there's nothing we could do about it until these people start getting impeached and imprisoned. But if you like the video, a subscribe would really help the channel grow, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.